And we're live, baby. We're live. We're back. So We Get Drunk podcast. I am your host with the most bad news, Cruz. If you're getting bad news, you're getting it from Cruz, baby. And let me introduce my co-host, Gary the G-Man, a.k.a. the Dinks. Everybody hates the Dinks. And let's not forget Coco, the classic man. Welcome, guys. Welcome. How we doing this week?
Chilling.
That's good. I thought you were gonna be late today, Eric. I'm glad that you're here. I'm so happy.
No. I should have been.
Well, there's a reason he's probably should have been late because
Here we go.
there's been some performances. Well, we're not gonna get into it. We're not gonna get into it. We gotta stick to the schedule.
Yes.
Joey, take it away. What's first on the list?
We're gonna talk about the NFL playoffs. There were some good games last week, and we're gonna break them down. The first game, Texans and Ravens. The Ravens won that game 34-10.
Well, look, I'll give you my thoughts here because I was completely wrong.
Okay.
I thought Lamar Jackson was going to do what Lamar Jackson usually does in the playoffs, which is crap the bed. He played his game. He didn't do too much in the passing game, but he played to his strengths. He did what Lamar Jackson does. He's the only guy that could do those types of things. He dominated the game. On the defensive side of the ball, the Ravens dominated that side of the ball. They made the rookie quarterback look like a rookie quarterback. They made the rookie coach look like a rookie coach.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans tight end Schultz should have been cut the first quarter.
He shouldn't have been on that plane.
He was
leave him in Baltimore.
3 drops, guys. 3 drops for first downs. Three. Can't do it on the road. 5 degrees out. You can't be dropping balls like that. You got to help your quarterback out.
Pause. But he is, and you got to think about, he is a tight end. Tight ends are usually the ones that when something goes wrong, they have to
bail out your quarterback.
Pick up your quarterback and make sure that you get that big first down, big catch. He didn't do that. But guess what? He's from Dallas. That's why.
Yeah, no wonder Dallas got rid of him.
That's why they got rid of him.
But he was horrible. He was horrible. As a receiver, horrible blocking.
Yeah,
it was. They couldn't get. They stayed too long in the run game. They just with Singletary. He wasn't reading the right right holes there. As far as getting to the second level of the defense and making the linebackers, make some tackles. Everything was at the line. They dominated at the line. The Texans offensive line, who they have a great offensive line. They have a really good offensive line. Completely out of sorts. If they weren't jumping off sides, they were illegal procedure.
Yeah.
If they, again, too many delay of games.
Yeah.
Just the crowd in M&T Bank Stadium just took them all out of sorts. They
were nuts. They were loud, man. They were loud.
But you got veterans on that line. George Fant, Laramie Tunsil. You got veterans on that line. They should have played better. It didn't happen. Easy win for the Ravens. I was wrong.
Larry Tunsil, aka Gas Mask.
Yeah. Well, he's been a great player. So I was wrong. Everybody else here on the podcast was right.
Yep.
So I take that L. I take that L. So classic man, what you got?
It was a good game out of Baltimore. I mean, we saw Dalvin Cook at the end, but their running game was good. Lamar Jackson did his thing. I mean, I don't like the way he plays, but he did his thing. He got his team where they needed to be, and he won the game for them. Their defense did good. Like you said, the defense showed that's a rookie quarterback. and show the Texans, what they should have been, because they got a rookie quarterback and a rookie coach. They shouldn't have been there, but you got to give all the credit to CJ. CJ made that team. He made
did.
that team run. So
Yes, he did.
you got to give him credit, and also you got to show him this is the NFL. This is not college.
That was a question I was going to have for you, Classic Man, in that. Did CJ Stroud show you something in that game with his toughness and sticking it out and trying to make plays? Did he show you that he's going to take that leap next year and be the franchise guy?
Yeah, he is. He just needs a couple of more pieces. Give him a couple of more weapons on the outside. Give him a better offensive line. I mean, his offensive line is good, but give him a little bit more help just in case. Tight end definitely he needs.
Oh, definitely.
And Singletary was pretty good, but he needs a better running back. And he could show you that he's going to be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
That's good. That's the one thing I was like thinking, like, is the NFL going to be shorthanded with quarterbacks? It's not going to be young quarterbacks, but no, he's one of the guys that's going to, be like the face of this new era of quarterbacks.
Yep. He is. He's definitely going to be that. He showed it in the regular season.
Yeah, he showed in the regular season. One thing I liked about him, and in that first playoff game, what I liked about him is that he stayed in the pocket as much as he could. He took, he saw what was going on. It's not like he made terrible reads. He just didn't, the rest of the team around him honestly didn't play well enough for him to win that game in that environment. He showed guts. To me, I think that kid he's got what it takes.
Yeah.
He wasn't back there bailing out, running out of the pocket.
No.
He was trying to do what he could to extend plays. He
was going through his progressions.
Exactly.
When he needed to change a play and he needed an extra lineman somewhere, he was doing that. I was very impressed. That's one thing. I mean, you guys would know. Rookie quarter come in, they're not good at doing that, but he was reading his progressions. He wasn't forcing anything, and it was good. I really like him.
Yeah.
I think he's got the goods, and that's what I wanted to see. That's what I want. If anything, with a team like that came out of nowhere, that was a horrible team last year, to see that progress, no matter what, it sucks that you lost that game, but you won a playoff game your first year with a rookie quarterback, rookie head coach. You got to feel pretty good about where you're going with that team. They need a couple parts here and there, especially in that division that they're in, and they could really make noise.
Yeah,
with a young quarterback like that, you can make noise for a decade, minimum. You can make noise for a decade. So, look, any of us here would sign for that from our teams. We are
definitely,
we are at the bottom of the barrel.
That GM should get a pat on his back because he got rid of Deshaun Watson.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah, and then he got rid of Deshaun Watson and Cleveland paid him what they paid him. Oh my God. Jesus. Well, yeah, so Joey, what are your thoughts on the game?
I said Baltimore was good. I like Baltimore. I think this is going to be their year. I think Lamar Jackson, everybody's always putting him down, always saying bad things about him. I like Lamar Jackson. He took a chance. He played that 1 year on that cap, and it's paying off now. I finally want to see him. He has a good wide receiver, Zay Flowers, right? That's the kid's name that they drafted. Mix him up with Odell. They got 2 injured running backs, but they still was running the ball pretty well, man.
He also lost his big weapon. He lost Andrews.
Mark
Andrews.
So
he might be back this week though.
So let's see. Let's see.
That would be big if he is.
They need him.
Listen, he's a running quarterback, but when he needs to make a throw and stay in the pocket, he will do that. But he's gonna run. There's nothing. If you don't like that, then go watch something else. That's a lot of the new NFL That's what they do.
I will watch something else.
I wonder. Yeah, I was so I don't like Lamar Jackson. I wonder if Mark Andrews is gonna come in with his new girlfriend Billie Eilish. Oh,
That's his new girlfriend.
That's a no. That's a low blow.
That I was gonna say. I said Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish.
Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help balance the universe out again. But that's
NFL guys. What do they got? What do these tight ends got?
I don't know, man. I don't think Billie Eilish is really into the dudes. But I don't know. I don't know that. That's just me speculating.
The other Saturday game was the San Francisco 49ers in Green Bay, which San Francisco, sadly, they won 24-21.
Oh, God.
I had Green Bay that game. I think Jordan Love blew that game. Blew that game. He had time. He had timeouts. He had 50 seconds left. Why are you rushing that throw and throwing it in the middle of the field?
Joey, we gotta call timeout here. How did Jordan Love blow that game? That game was blown by all the mistakes that they made. They didn't score. They had 3 possessions in the red zone and got field goals.
Yeah.
And then the guy, he missed a chip shot field. Look, Jordan Love, he made that play at the end that was as boneheaded as it could get. Did he blow that game, though? Did he blow that game?
No, but if you think about it, when they needed him in the fourth quarter, that's when he needed to be money, and he needed to take it's his first time the playoffs, so I understand, but he needed to take his time. He had 50 seconds.
You know what they were running the ball away. They were running the ball too much, though. They were running the ball too much. That's why.
Play calls. Good call, Classic, man. The play calls was, come on.
Yeah, they stopped throwing the ball after a while because they saw Jones going for 100 yards. So he's like, you know what? Let's hand it off to him. So they kept handing it off to him, and you got San Francisco was one of the best defensive lines in the game.
Yeah, and then when Jones ran it for like 70 yards, they didn't get anything out of that drive.
No, they didn't.
Nothing.
You gotta cash in on that drive.
Yeah,
you got to. Have to on the road.
And all these, come on. There's everybody's on the Brock Purdy bandwagon. They should have jumped ship because he didn't look all that good either.
He played bad.
He didn't play all that good. He got lucky. That's
he threw for 250 something yards. That's not good. I'm just saying.
It's not bad. But look, he missed. There's some guys that made some plays, and that Jennings kid to get that first down.
Yeah.
And then that throw that Brandon Ayuk caught that was at his shoelaces to get that first down. That was huge. Those are bad throws.
Also, it wasn't bad throws because he got pressure coming at him. He had a whole bunch of pressure coming at him in this game.
And let's not forget either, he had fucking the number 1 running back in the NFL, Christian McCaffrey, scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, I know that.
How easy can it be?
When you got pressure like that, though, it's hard to throw the ball when you got 300-pounders coming in your face and you trying to throw over the top of them and you can't.
Yeah, they were getting pressure up the middle, which was getting in his face, and he's not very mobile.
No,
but the way I like to look at it, the way I try to break this down is if you switch the quarterbacks on those teams that day, what happens with each team, right? The way I look at it, you put Brock Purdy on that Packers team, they score maybe 2 touchdowns. Maybe they scored from 7 to 14 points in between there. If you put Jordan Love on that San Francisco team, I think they run him out of the building. I think they run him out of the building.
Yeah, I think some throws.
To me,
and
I think
big blitzes. He was making some nice reads on those blitzes.
To me, I think Purdy would have had with those plays that Jordan Love got to the red zone, Brock Purdy would have scored there. He would have scored there.
Yeah.
So if you look at it, it would have been a high scoring game. Put it like that. It would have been way higher than 24-21. Trust me, because I think this kid would have been, if he was right there in that goal line, I mean, in the red zone, he would have had at least 2 or 3 touchdowns there.
I'm just upset that San Francisco went. I don't like San Francisco. That's why I was going for Green Bay. But can they do it against Baltimore? That's gonna be the real question this week.
No,
San Francisco playing the Lions.
The Lions.
That's something else. I'm jumping. My mind is going crazy right now.
You go to the Super Bowl already.
We haven't done. We haven't done this week yet, but we're just going over last week. But now that's a good segue either way, Joey, because
let's go to
Lions.
Yeah, let's hit those Sundays games, that Lions and Bucks, where the Detroit Lions won 31-23. What were your thoughts? Because at least 3 of us in this chat right now. Oh, Bone is in. Welcome, T-Bone Special. How we doing?
What's going on, Bone?
We got an echo.
We got an echo from you.
So let me mute the mic. Hold on a second. Oh, now I no echo now. No, still we got an echo.
Yeah.
Let me see. So
you're right, Angel. I'm already thinking about the Super Bowl. I'm thinking about those wings. I can't wait.
Oh, let me mute Bones while he fixes his mic. So yeah, Joey. So yeah, go with the Lions.
All 3 of us right here knew Baker Mayfield was going to turn into Baker Mayfield this week, and he did.
Look. Go, classic man, because I know you have a lot to say about
this guy's a bum. He's a bum.
He's been waiting.
He is a bum. He is a bum.
Ladies and gentlemen, here goes this. Clip it up, Joey. Here comes this.
This guy's a bum. He showed his true colors. This guy cannot read a defense at all, and he just plays on the fly. He just goes with what happens. Whatever's going on, he's just gonna make it happen. That's it. And a lot of people like that. I don't like that. I want you to be in the game, paying attention to what defense is coming. Where is the corner going? Where's the safety going? Where's the linebackers going? He didn't do that. He's like, oh, I'm nervous. So many people coming after me because they sacked him 4 times. He threw 2 interceptions. I mean, he threw 340, almost 350, but he was down the whole game.
Hey, Mike Evans, I give it to him. It was he had 8 and 147, but he has some drops.
Ooh, bad ones.
He has some bad ones.
Well, the bad one was the interception.
In the first series.
You can't bounce that ball in the air like that. You got to knock that down, or you can't just let that ball just bounce in the air, because that was an easy interception, which wasn't on Mayfield. So
and that started everything. That started everything.
I mean, where was the ball at though? Where was the ball at?
That's true.
Come on.
I can't argue with you. You 100% right. You look. We know that you hate Baker Mayfield, but you are 1,000% right on this game, and you called it on Sunday. We have in our private chat. You read that game perfectly. You knew, you held back, and you knew that he was going to turn back into who he is. And boy,
he did.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
He was bad. He was bad in that fourth quarter. Bad.
Yeah, and that's when that's where you gotta definitely read the defense and read what's really going on. And he didn't show it.
He couldn't do it on a simple cover 2 defense. Most of the time, the Lions weren't blitzing. Weren't blitzing, and when they did blitz, it was corner blitzes, and he never picked up a single corner blitz. That is basic goddamn football.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do it. He's bad, guys. I know I don't hate Baker Mayfield. I think he's a quarterback that has a ceiling. He doesn't have a high ceiling, but he has a very high floor.
He's already on the floor. That's right. He's already on the floor.
He's already on the floor. He's a guy that could keep you above 500 and maybe get you into the playoffs. He's never going to be a guy that wins you a Super Bowl. Just is not happening.
Nope.
He was.
I just can't believe y'all guys. Oh, Baker Mayfield would have made us look great. No, he wouldn't.
I never said that. So.
He wouldn't. No. it's the G man over there, and it's Frank Covers, which is not here. You know,
Shout out to Frank Covers.
That's right, Frank Covers. Shout out to Frank Covers. But y'all guys think that he was gonna bring us some? No, this guy cannot do that.
Again, I was wrong. This whole weekend, I didn't have a pulse on any of these games, except for one. But yeah, you're right. I can't say anything else. I mean, he was extra bum status on that fourth quarter. So much so that I was like, there's no way. There is no way they're gonna win this game. No. And on that drive, the last drive, the classic man called it. He said, watch the interception. Boom. Right then and there. Right then and there.
But why? Let me bring this up because it's bothering me. Why didn't Tampa Bay call a timeout in the fourth?
Why are you asking me that? I know. Why are you asking us that? You gotta talk to the coach.
I'm watching the game.
You want the answer? You really want the answer? I mean, we
I do. I think I can handle the answer.
We live with this guy for 4 years, 5 years. Todd Bowles. That's the answer.
Never uses a timeout. That's why.
I was saying if he called a timeout, right? Because it was third down. They would have had some clock left, and say they wanted to kick a field goal. What happens if he misses the field goal and you get the ball there?
Let's break it down a little bit here. The man on the other side of the 50, he's on the 47-yard line, something like that. 40. I don't have my notes in front of me. He punts the ball on a 4th and 1 on the road with a lead. You're trying to win that game, bro. You got a power running game. You're trying to win that game. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Are you playing to win the game? No, or are you just playing to make it to just say you showed up? You are not gonna win. The combination of Todd Bowles and Baker Mayfield, that's an L, bro. That was never gonna happen. I don't know what I was thinking. What was I thinking?
You know what you was thinking? Well, Franco was thinking. Franco always gets to your head. That's it. He gets to your head. That's it. Whatever he says is that's it. It locks in.
What does T-Bone say? T-Bone, tell him. What does T-Bone about that?
Don't listen to Gary. He guarantees it. Don't happen.
It don't happen.
Franklin, for some reason, he has a spell on you, man.
It's the Dominican side.
All he has to do is go to your ear real quick and says, I don't think that's right. Gary, I don't think that's right. And go crazy, start throwing his hat everywhere.
You got to start listening to the Puerto Ricans. That's why. You got to start listening to the Puerto Ricans.
I got to start listening to my Boricua side of things. So, look, man, that was the answer to your question, Joe. In my opinion, that was the answer. Todd Bowles, this man is so conservative in his defensive play calls and on the offensive side of the ball. When the game has to be won, you can get. I mean, how do you take a timeout with you on a playoff game? You take it home.
Yeah.
How many times he did it with the Jets? Well, in the fourth quarter when we got all 3 timeouts and we left with all 3 timeouts.
We go home with a timeout. We go into the locker room with a timeout and an L.
Even that one
happen. How?
To me, I would have just took the chance. You never know. Anything could have happened. Something could have happened. A botch snap. He misses the ball, fumble. They get the ball. They score a touchdown. You never know. Just use your timeouts. Use it. That's why you have them.
Yeah, you don't hold on to them.
No.
Well, I mean,
stressful.
I gotta show this on screen because I do have to take the L's. I admit it. I was wrong. Very difficult for me to do. Very difficult. Anybody that knows me, they know I think I'm always right. Even when I'm wrong, I think I'm right. But I was wrong this weekend, and my bank account shows it after those L's I took this weekend on FanDuel. Anyway.
The last Sunday game was the game of the night, man. It was the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, where Kansas City won 27-24. Frank Covers in our private chat asked this question, and I answered it, but I'll put it on the chat so everybody can hear it. Did Kansas City win the game or did Buffalo lose the game? And my answer was Buffalo lost that game.
Yes, I agree with you.
Buffalo lost that game.
I
Josh
don't.
Allen did not lose that game. Josh
He
Allen,
did.
no, he didn't. Eric, that
Okay,
pass,
why?
that pass that he threw to Stefan Diggs, that was a 60 plus yard bomb, was on the money, in stride, and he missed it.
Okay, all right. But when he got down to the red zone, what did he do when he had Stephon Diggs crossing the middle right there? Easy dump off. He would have had the first, maybe a touchdown. He wanted to go for the big play. He wanted to go for the big play. And what happened?
Okay, we're going back and forth. He did miss that throw in the end zone. That could have been a touchdown.
He should have never thrown that.
He should have threw it to Diggs. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right. But what about
Joey? I want to throw one thing at you. Thing at you. Would you feel the same way that he did miss that throw? Would you feel the same way if the throw was close? I think the problem is that the throw was awful. It was an awful throw. If it was close, would you feel differently? I think if it was close,
we would have been like, you know what, he wanted to win. He was
even though even if it was
that they missed the field goal.
Yeah, well,
we gotta get to that.
Exactly. Yeah,
there's more. There's more.
Missed the field goal. He missed the stadium.
You see,
he's right.
That set up the play. That right there set up the field goal right there.
He actually, it looked like he was playing like a Madden replay of the Super Bowl, because it was the same play, wide right. Right. And the thing is, the announcer said it the same way, wide right. Horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
But that's not even, okay. I get that he missed that. But then you go before, on fourth down, you go and you fake punt it, and you put DeMar Hamlin or whatever, the guy that almost died on the field last time. How do you not know that's not a fake punt? I knew I was like, that don't look good. Why is he in the game?
My gosh, terrible. Terrible. Why?
It's still. I'm still thinking about that play.
They were not moving the ball, coach. Why would you do that? That is so dumb. That was so dumb.
That Josh Allen play, the throw, he shouldn't, because even if he would have got it closer, the linebacker was right there. All he had to do was stick out his hand. He could have knocked it down. You know, and you have Diggs on that crossing route, that drag route right in front.
But you can't.
Diggs did drop a couple passes, though.
Yeah, but he's not going to drop that one. I'm telling you for sure he's not going to drop that one.
Hey, Eric, if he missed 2 catches before.
There's nobody around Diggs on that play right there. He's catching it.
He might score on that one.
Exactly.
But I'm going to tell you something. A little something to the Buffalo Bills fans that are out there. I don't know any of them that will watch this show, because we barely ever talk about them. We hate them. This is facts. But let me. I'll throw a little something at you. Stefan Diggs, the way he talks and the way he carries on the field, and this, you would think he's Michael Irvin. He's Jerry Rice. He's Randy Moss.
No. Don't even put them. No.
If you're gonna act that way, the way he acts continuously, and all the tantrums on the sideline, and this, that, and the other, and he also wore a dress this year. I saw he wore a dress, and you know what I say: if you wear a dress, your career's over. At least don't wear a dress. Come on, guys. Anyway,
like Cat Williams right now.
Yeah, don't wear a dress. Don't wear a dress. I had that before, Cat Williams. Don't wear a dress. That's get it. I don't even want to go there. We'll get banned immediately.
Yeah.
But look, if you're gonna act that way, you got to make plays, bro. You have to make plays. You got to come up big in those spots. Your quarterback should not be looking for Shakir. You know, he should not be looking for him. He should be looking for you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, come on, make the plays, bro. Make the plays. 2 drops.
But nowadays, these wide receivers don't know how to catch a football anymore, though. Either if you look at it, and the first thing they do, they go right into the quarterback and start screaming, "Oh, I'm open! Throw me the ball! Catch the ball! You get the ball! Catch the ball! You get it." That's
true. That's so true.
when I
I'll
was
give you that
quarterbacking and they complained about me not throwing the ball, you know why? You wasn't catching the ball. That's why. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Catch
gonna
the
throw
ball.
you if you ain't gonna catch the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Catch the ball. And I mean, I'll throw it to T-Bone on this. Why didn't they run the ball that game? I mean, they didn't use Cook as much as I thought they should have. Why didn't the Buffalo Bills run the ball a little bit more? Some play action. I know they ran the ball with Allen, but I don't understand the strategy of that game. I didn't watch the game live because I can't watch the Buffalo Bills live. I watched it afterwards.
Going on running for the team. The first quarter, the first half,
And it was working.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's their MO. I always said that. They in the first half they run the ball, and then the second half Josh Allen takes over and he does all the, and they lose Cook, and that's what basically happened.
Yeah, because he thinks he's Dan Marino. He wants to throw the ball all over the place. That's why.
Listen, he helped them get to where he's helped them score those points.
Of course, with his legs. Of course,
he's a great quarterback, and
No. He's not great. No.
I do not agree with Joe either. Don't worry, G. I don't agree with him either.
I don't care what you say. That pass that he threw to Diggs was a bomb, and it was on the money.
Okay,
great
replay.
Look at the replay.
Joey, bad news crews. Great quarterbacks don't lose 2 home games in 2 years. 2 home playoff games in 2 years. In the last 2 years, he's lost 2. He also lost on the road with a lead in Kansas City. He lost. They lost the game.
Yeah,
when he had a chance to make he had a chance to make a play and close out that game. Couldn't get the job done. Great quarterbacks don't do that. He's very good. He's not great. He's not, the guy across the field from him is great. That's great.
He played good.
Oh yeah, of course.
But you know what? Don't listen. Let's not forget that he had a great running back too. Pacheco played fucking great that game.
Oh, he did.
He looked like Lamar Bradshaw from the Giants, baby.
Stop it. No.
I would say a Super Bowl winning running back from the Jets, but who am I gonna name?
Easy there.
Yeah. He's gonna get knocked out soon. Talking already. He's gonna get knocked out. He's gonna get knocked out.
Dalvin Cook running a 4.3 40 with the Ravens. The guy looked like he had a refrigerator tied to his back with the Jets. I mean, you can't make it up. You can't make it up, guys. It's unbelievable. And you called it, Classic Man. You said, watch Dalvin Cook make a play this game. What does Dalvin Cook do? Makes a big play.
8 carries, 23 yards, man.
I can't. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. He's blocking. You seen the blocks?
Yeah.
Seen the blocks?
And you gotta understand though. You gotta understand though, when you go to an environment thinking that it's gonna be great, and your quarterback goes down 4 plays into the game.
True.
That just deflates the whole team. True. And with him not running good and the offensive line not blocking,
that's true.
That's not gonna happen. So you go to a team that got a chance to win the Super Bowl. They got great blocking, and you see the holes that these offensive linemen give these running backs. You know what I'm saying? And he found that hole. Right? He almost took it to the house there.
So you got to, but doesn't it bother you?
Of course it does.
He couldn't make a play with the Jets. He never blocked. Never blocked.
Hey, it's a big incentive when your team is in the playoffs and you got a good team going. I mean, I will play extra a little better.
Also with the blocking though too, you got Zach Wilson not telling him, oh, the guy's coming off the blitz over here. You got to block him. He never told him that. He's blocking the same guy that the offensive line blocking, and the guy who's coming from the blitz, he's like wide open. So you got to understand.
You're right. I mean, look.
So these Sundays game, one is at 3:00. It's the Chiefs and Ravens. Who's going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's hard.
Who are you going for?
Ravens, Baltimore.
Woo!
I think I'm with T-Bone. I'm with you. I'm going.
Wait a second. Whoa, wait a second. Why though, Bone? That is you going against Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift, and the Mahomes? Oh my God!
They look more hungry. They want it. The Lamar Jackson has something to prove.
Yes, he does.
You know what I'm saying? He win. The last couple seasons he's been hurt. He's fine this season. Let's get it done.
Was he hurt though, guys? Was he hurt?
Yeah,
he was hurt. He was hurt in his pockets. That's why he wasn't getting that money. Exactly. He wasn't getting that money. That's why.
Was he really hurt? How does he magically not miss a game as soon as he got a big time contract?
So
I wouldn't miss a game either.
That sounds, it sounds like you're leaning towards the Swift.
That's an unsolved mystery. An unsolved mystery.
It's hard because you gotta let G go because I already know he's going for them. He's going for the
Swifties.
I am all in. I'm gonna shake it off. I am all in on the Swifties. I mean, she's bumped up from a low mid to now she's a quarter mid. You know, my franchise stinks. And I want everyone to suffer just like I do. I want everyone to be like, I want everyone to hate football for the next couple of weeks because you know what? My team's not in it. So I am a hater. I am not happy that because I think the Jets, if we were in the mix in the playoffs, our defense would have dominated and we would have made some noise. So I am all in on the Swifties and the Mahomes. He played great against the Buffalo Bills. He was not good. He was great in that game. Great.
Yes, he was.
Travis Kelce was the old Travis Kelce catching everything, making plays, actually blocking, which we haven't seen in 8 weeks. Pacheco is a Rutgers guy. He's Boricua. That's my guy. Plain and simple. He's got the killer combination. Boricua and from Rutgers. I love you no matter what. Period. Period. So I am all in on the.
Are you joining the Swiftie bandwagon?
I'm not joining the Swiftie but I'm going for the Chiefs.
Baby. Three-quarter mid.
I'm not joining the Swifties, but I'm going for the Chiefs. Again, you can't go against Patrick Mahomes. That was his first road game. And look what he did. He played great.
He did.
Great.
He did.
He played great.
But
that's great,
like
Joey.
T-Bone says, I think this is going to be Lamar Jackson's year.
It might be. It might be. But I'm going to go with the Chiefs. You know, Pacheco, like G said, that guy's a runner. Like I said before, like last week.
He's a
runner. He's a runner. He ran all over these guys, man. And breaking tackles.
He's an all-weather runner. He's not a big play guy, but he will get those tough yards. He scores TDs. Goal line, he's going to fight for every inch. He doesn't fumble the ball. He can catch the ball a bit. He's a good runner. Good runner.
He's running. Like there's 3 guys on. He's still getting through and trying to get that first down. He's a tough runner. You got Kelce who's playing. He played great last week too. You know, and you just got the best quarterback in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my opinion. Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs is a different story too. You've seen it. His first playoff game on the road, and look what he did. Come on, man. You can't go against that. You can't. I mean, I respect Lamar Jackson. You know, hopefully he could do the same thing. And we have a hell of a game to watch, you know?
It's a good matchup, man. I mean, I like that matchup. You know, well-coached teams, and you know, again, the Ravens, like T-Bone said. I mean, they look hungry. I mean, hungry. Like they are out there killing guys, killing dudes, playing fast. I mean, that Patrick Queen guy, forget about it. He that's a linebacker. He's that's what we should have got with Mosley. You know, seriously, no offense, but
the 6:30 game is the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. I think it's gonna be Detroit's year. I'm putting all my chips I don't like San Francisco. But I think this is Detroit's year.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
So Vaughn, we didn't hear what you said.
Oh, he agreed.
I agree with Joey.
Smart man, baby, smart man.
So, man, this is a tough one, man.
I just don't like how it has it here. They got the San Francisco, favored by 7. I don't like that.
Let me look at the line. Touch that is tough, man.
Yeah, I don't like that. But this might be a really good defensive game, though. If you look at it, it might be a low scoring game also.
Yeah.
But you never know, because this guy McCaffrey, he's something special. That guy could break free for a freaking 60-yard touchdown, and then the Lions, they just fight. They fight. So look, it's hard.
This is to me, this is a trenches battle. This is a battle of two teams that are going to dig in. It's going to come down to the trenches. Which line is going to play better? Is it going to be the great offensive line that that Detroit has, or is it going to be that really good defensive line that the 49ers have, and their linebackers getting to that line and not having to worry about coverage? If they could, because the Detroit has something that can beat their coverage, beat those linebackers with Laporta. Laporta can beat those linebackers one-on-one if they decide to really play it that way, which is what they usually do. They rely on their linebackers to cover those guys one-on-one. Amon St. Brown has enough speed to cause them issues in that secondary. They got that rookie wide receiver who's got some speed to get down the field. So if that offensive line for Detroit could protect Jared Goff, Goff can make plays. He can make plays. If he gets time, he can make plays. If you get him on the move where he has pressure in his face, he's not good. He's a completely different quarterback. The 49ers, look, if Deebo Samuel comes back, that's going to be huge for them. The Jennings kid showed a lot last week. He showed a lot. McCaffrey's McCaffrey, just an outstanding player. Kittle made some big plays last week.
He did.
No drops, good blocking. Their offensive line didn't look great, but Detroit doesn't have a great defense. Man, I'm gonna on the road. Detroit, I hate to say it. I think the 49ers are going to take that game just because I just think that they're going to outcoach them. I really think they're going to play better special teams, and they're going to be able to, play their game, impose their will and their style in that game, and it'll be a close game. No way does this line stay at 7. No way. This line is going to come down. But I got San Francisco, taking that one maybe by a couple field goals or a field goal. I just don't see Detroit really getting that running game going to help out Goff and making any plays on defense. They don't have a huge takeaway defense. This is not Baker Mayfield, guys. This guy is not going to give you the ball like Baker Mayfield is going to give you the ball.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Okay.
But I, my opinion, Aaron Glenn should be a head coach. The way he's coaching the defense.
Great.
Exactly. And he's got a lot of shit in his head to get Brock Purdy in trouble this game. So I'm seeing the Detroit Lions winning this game. And it might be a 3-point game, they win by 6 or 3, but I say Aaron Glenn is going to be the factor in this game. He's going to get Purdy in trouble, and they're not going to, I know Deebo is not going to be healthy at all. And he's not good when Deebo's not there. Deebo Samuel is his go-to guy, because if he's not there, Ayuk and Kittle is going to be like, they're gonna be covered. Their linebackers are fast. Their corners are pretty good, holding their guys. I mean, literally, because that's what they do in the NFL nowadays. They hold people, but they don't. But they don't call it. So, but I'm telling you, Aaron Glenn is gonna show you some defensive schemes that Purdy's gonna be like. He's gonna be confused. He's gonna be like Sam Darnold seeing ghosts. I'm telling you, watch. And I got the Lions winning this game.
Yeah, one little tidbit I have on that Chiefs game is watch this officiating staff. I was talking to Joey about that before we came on. There's some really good, some really odd statistics with this lead official in big games, and some of the games that Taylor Swift has been at with this official. Just saying, the Chiefs have dominated in those games with this head official. So watch him.
Well, wait. By you saying that, we were talking, and there's a rumor that the NFL is rigged. So at the start of the year, they put the logo out. It was one color. I forgot what it was, and they changed it. They changed it to the same colors as the. I think it has purple and it has red in it. So now everyone's thinking that it's going to be Baltimore, San Francisco. And all around, there's news reporters and news outlets that have been leaking. It looks like pictures, and it says Super Bowl 49ers, Baltimore. So that's the rumors around. That's not me.
It's something that Aaron Rodgers talked about on the Pat McAfee show. So it's out there. It's out there. So there's some there could be some shenanigans on that.
Could be. Because it happened last year. Last year they changed the color of the Super Bowl logo, and then it ended up being the Super Bowl teams. Like, how perfect can it, Just saying. Great.
Just saying.
It's scripted.
Yeah,
it's scripted.
One of the things too that I've seen, one of the things that we wanted to talk about was streaming and the numbers that game on the Peacock network
on the cock
did. That was only shown on the Miami Dolphins versus the Kansas City Chiefs. They did amazing numbers, man. When I tell you amazing numbers with that, I was on I listened to the Comcast Universal earnings call this morning, and they are heavily investing more into their networking, the broadband stuff, and there's going to be a lot more streaming coming your way with sports, guys.
Yes, there is.
Folks, I'm telling y'all right now, start preparing your wallets. Start putting this in your budget if you want to watch live sports. We've already seen a deal with the WWE and Netflix, which is low-key a huge deal. Huge in terms of how streaming is going to work. Not only with Peacock, they have two deals, Peacock and Netflix.
Yep.
So as we've reported on this channel long ago, before this stuff even started getting out in the mainstream.
Pay attention, people.
Yeah, pay attention that sports, things like boxing, watch out for boxing and Canelo and his new promotional company, which hasn't been announced. They're going to be out there. You already seen it with Amazon. You're going to see it. You're going to see it with Netflix. You're going to see it. Paramount is out. I don't think Disney Plus and Hulu is going to get out there. Maybe with this ESPN, app that they're going to try to push on people instead of having it through your cable provider. But watch your wallets. There's going to be a lot when it comes to streaming, and this is going to be the sports streaming war. So, and the leagues also are going to be moving around. So the NBA, as you see it right now, may not be on TNT and ESPN any longer after this year. So watch out for this stuff. And There's an
Shout out
announced deal.
I want to say real quick
Go ahead.
when you finish, I'll let you finish.
So there's an announced deal that's going to happen pretty soon before, and I'm telling you this is not financial advice. I cannot give financial advice on this channel or any other channel. Find a fiduciary or a financial advisor in your area. But Disney is going to make a move with the NFL and the NFL Network. So you will start to see those two things come together fairly soon, probably before the April. I think the Disney earnings call is going to be late March or early April. There's a lot of things happening there. There's a proxy fight there. A lot of things happening on that end of things in the financial world when it comes to entertainment. So you heard it here first.
Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Pay attention. I just want to give a quick shout out to T-Mobile. Thank you for my Netflix. I'm ready for WWE, baby.
There you go.
Yeah, and also, thank you, T-Mobile, for my MLB. I'm ready. That's
right.
Nice segue. Let's move into baseball real quick.
Damn, we took a long time.
We did.
We did. Pitchers and catchers are almost starting soon, man. And there's still tons of free agents. Tons. I don't get it. All these, and most of them are Boris clients. They're not going to get signed for what he wants. I just read a report. Gary has been saying this as soon as the season ended, and there were rumors about people going places. But there's a rumor going around Matt Chapman might be one of the teams that looking at him are the Yankees, the Cubs, and the Blue Jays. And it's heating up. And he's been saying that for the longest, so I'll give you credit for that. But I don't want him.
I don't want him. I've been on the record. I don't want him. The guy is a bogus player. Don't look at the numbers. I've watched him play enough to understand that he never, ever gets a big hit. Ever. Never gets a big hit.
He's not the hottest hit in the game. You know that. You know that for sure. You know
He's
that
been
for
working
sure.
out. You see him. He's working out.
You see it.
Bring it into the season, though. Bring it into the season. I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to lay low on him.
No.
Thankful you don't have nobody.
Keep the noise
you
coming.
have nobody hyping you up right now. That's what it is.
I'm going to lay low. I'm going to lay low on Gleyber Torres.
Keep the noise coming. He wants to hear you. He wants to hear you.
What I keep hearing, I'll tell you what I keep hearing. Blake Snell. Yankees are the only ones that made an offer. There's other teams rumbling. I know Gary says that other teams have made like quiet offers, but right now the only offer he got, Yankees, 6 years, 150. Let's see what happens. I think, like T-Bone said, we're gonna wait until spring training starts. Somebody gets hurt, and then a team is gonna get desperate. The other thing I keep hearing is trades. The Yankees, again, Miami and Seattle have been hot on Gleyber Torres. I don't know if that happens, but the Yankees did sign another catcher today. They have tons of catchers for some reason. I don't know if there's a trade coming soon, but it could happen. The other thing I heard recently is Jock Peterson. I think he just signed a 1-year deal with an option for 2025 to go to Arizona. That's a good sneaky deal. Arizona's looking like they're gonna get better and better this year.
Wait a second, Joey. Is Jock Peterson going to Arizona? Is Tommy Pham still on that team?
That I don't know. It wasn't he a free agent?
I don't know, but he played really well for Arizona. And imagine those two guys in the locker room. Does he still owe him some bread?
Oh, that's right.
Does he still owe him some bread?
I don't think they're in the same fantasy league this year.
I don't know, because he two-pieced them. So I don't know. That's crazy. I just thought of that.
Heard David Robinson just signed a deal with Texas, the Rangers. Yeah, but there's tons of guys still out there. It's nuts that all these guys are still free agents and nobody has signed yet. So we'll see. like I said, a month away.
Also, Reece Hoskins, Joey.
Oh yes, he just signed in. Where did he sign, Eric?
To Milwaukee, two-year deal, $34 million.
Yeah, I think
option
he has
after the first season. Yeah.
Wow.
So
pretty cheap.
Can,
pretty cheap deal. These guys are not getting the money that they thought they were going to get.
Well, Hoskins, he got hurt. That's why he tore his ACL. So
he's been productive.
Yeah,
he got hurt, and then Bryce Harper took over first base, so there's no need for him.
Yeah,
Bryce Harper's taking over first base. There's no need for you.
Yeah. So before we end the stream, I want to get T-Bone's thoughts on Snell, because he's been the guy that's had the best takes when it comes to Snell. T-Bone, what do you think happens with Snell?
Well, I don't know. We gotta wait to see how the spring goes, because he doesn't want to short how you say a short he wants a lot of years. He don't want short years to be signed.
He want a long term, long term.
Years 150, right?
Yeah.
He's still looking for
6 years, 150.
He's looking for what?
I say he's looking for more than 6 years.
Yeah, he's looking for 9 and 270.
9 years.
Yeah. So maybe that's Boris. Boris got his ears. That's his agent. So you got to listen to what your agent tells you. But when the spring training comes and the season starts get ready to start, they're gonna get desperate because nobody's gonna take that money. Nobody made an offer but the Yankees. No team made an offer to him but the Yankees.
An official offer. Nobody's made an offer on him. The Mets threw out a feeler offer to him. So, but it was nowhere near.
Yeah, no one has came his asking price. So I don't know what Boris is doing, but he's been doing it for so long that maybe he knows something that we don't, where he's gonna, people are gonna get desperate towards the end and just throw money at him.
Yeah, but why doing, I think.
But why would you throw money at a guy in spring training if somebody gets hurt? Like,
yeah, why not do it now?
Yeah. I don't understand the logic of throwing money at him in spring training, knowing that your back is against the wall now. Might as well wait it out and see what you could do at the trade deadline. I don't understand that logic. Maybe you guys can help, because I'm sure other people have that question.
I don't get that logic. I really don't. I don't. I see guys are just now taking deals because look at Aroldis Chapman. Chapman just signed with the Pirates. He's but
that's a good deal for the Pirates. That's a mid-season trade deal. He's gonna get traded.
Eric, the classic man said that in the private chat. I said that's a guy that's gonna get traded mid-season.
Yep.
Yeah. I just don't understand the strategy of saying, okay, we held out this long in spring training. Now we got an injury. Now we're gonna pay this guy a ton of years and a ton of money. I don't understand that. I mean, at that point, I would say, hey, let's see what we got this season. Let's say it happened to the Yankees, God forbid, right? Nestor Cortez has elbow inflammation. He's up against it until July, middle of July, right? He's on the 60-day DL, middle of July. I'm not going to go ahead and say, okay, now we got to sign Snell for 9 years. I'm not doing that. I'm going to say...
My thing is, though, is Boris is doing this because I think Snell would have taken the deal. It's just Boris is making the guys make them wait so you can get more money because you know how he is. He likes to cheat the system as and try to get teams to pay more money for players so he can get more money. I mean that's the right thing for him, but it's not right for the player because the player. They coming into a team that they don't even know him yet because he wanted to wait that long, and it's hard to get that chemistry with the teammate if you're gonna wait, that long to sign him.
That's what he's known for, Boris.
Yep.
One of his pitchers didn't that happen a few years ago where one of his pitchers didn't sign until like almost opening day?
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot which pitcher it was.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, I'm blanking on it. That he waited way like the spring training was over, and then he signed, and he had to wait a few like starts, and to get get back into baseball shape. Forgot who it was. Jeez. Was it this guy that just Trevor Bauer?
Could be.
So when he went to the Dodgers, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Trevor Bauer. Yeah.
I mean,
he's not agent now, but Trevor Bauer was another one who's out there that nobody has taken a chance.
Didn't he sign?
He signed with the Braves.
The Braves, yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, he signed with the Braves.
Yes. He wasn't waiting. Trust me. As soon as somebody called, he was taking it. He was taking it.
Yeah. We're up again. We're over time, but we got a lot of stuff to cover next week because we didn't even touch on. We got about 30 minutes of boxing next week.
Definitely.
So many things going on. A lot of things going on. So
we'll just real quick just do the boxing the things that got announced today. Was Rolly Romero and Isaac Pitbull Cruz. They finalized a deal to fight 140 title match March 30th in Vegas, and they're gonna serve as
Amazon.
Yeah, they're gonna co-main event because the other fight that's gonna be that night is Tim Tszyu, Costa son, is gonna fight Keith Thurman.
I don't know why he took that fight, Keith Thurman. He's gonna lose.
He's gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't know. That's for Tim Tszyu. That's a sneaky good fight for him because
he's a very good fighter. He's a very good fighter. And again, we had this at least 7 months. We had this about Amazon getting into the boxing game, and this is their first big event. But this is just how it's gonna be, guys. This is how it's gonna be. So get those Amazon Prime memberships. Get your shit delivered every 2 days, and get your video.
Talk about Wahoo. Abdul Waheen. He don't want to be called by that. He wants to go Javon Davis, Tank Davis.
So he changed his name, right?
Yeah, he don't like his Muslim name.
Yeah, because it was terrible for marketing. That's what I've heard, that it was bad for marketing, especially during these times. Whatever you want to read into that, you can read into that. So there's Manguia's fighting. I wanted to get T-Bone's at least 5 minutes of T-Bone time on that one, but we'll probably table that. Go ahead, Bone.
No, I said we do it next week.
Yeah. Benavidez' father calling out Canelo because he's a hoe, but we know that already. So
hold on, wait. There's nobody arguing to say Canelo's good.
Oh no, we good. We good.
Well, nobody. Well, nobody can argue that. Nobody can argue that. It's the so-called experts are even bailing on him now and not even putting him in the top 5.
Yeah,
as far as pound for pound, nobody can. He does not fight anybody, guys. He doesn't fight.
No.
Two fights out of the year. That's all we're gonna get.
Yeah, and he doesn't fight anybody.
May and September, right?
Yeah. May and September every year.
He wants to fight other Charlo, the older Charlo now.
Yeah, Jermell Charlo. So and every year in May, he likes to pick a guy that he knows he could beat in Mexico, of course. So come on,
I'm good.
Be for real. All right. Anything else, Joey?
I wanted to go into basketball, but real quick, I just wanted to say Jalen Brunson got snubbed for the All-Star games. Terrible. Him and they announced the starting lineup or the starters, and they gave Jalen Brunson and Damian Lillard. They both had the same votes. They were tied. The tiebreaker goes to Damian Lillard because he had more fan votes. That's BS. It should be Jalen Brunson. Damn it.
lot of things going on in the NBA. The Knicks right now are just mopping the floor with the Denver Nuggets,
baby.
But you see, I don't get it. Look, let me get this shit off my chest, please, because I don't get it. They don't do this shit to us, but we fucking losing the fourth quarter to them, and they just smoking the freaking Nuggets right now. Because that's what I'm watching. I'm not watching the Nets game. I'm watching the freaking Knicks game.
The Nets are playing terrible.
Hey, I'm not even watching that shit. I'm watching the Knicks right now, and they smoking the fucking the defending champions. But they couldn't beat us. You know, like they couldn't smoke us. I'd rather us get smoked by the Knicks than lose how we lost freaking on Tuesday or Wednesday. I hate that. I hate we lost. We didn't score in the last fucking 5 minutes, bro.
It was terrible. Listen, Eric, let me ask you a question because my good friend, his name is Emmanuel. He says Jack Vaughn needs to go.
No, I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him, bro. We're not. What we doing is like I said in the chat, the private chat. We're shooting threes. We're not a 3-point shooting team. Yeah, we are attack the basket mid-range team, but we're not doing that. We're throwing up threes from left and right, and we're barely hitting the rim. Spencer Dinwiddie, I don't know if he's playing for us or he's playing for the other team because he never shows up.
I told you about him. I told you about him.
That guy never shows up. He plays and like he's like how Gary says he's I tried like to he says about Gleyber Torres. He's lackadaisical. You know, he's playing like I can't with that. In basketball, you can't do that. Basketball, you cannot do that.
Did you like the comments after the game?
I mean, obviously, did you hear the fucking crowd in the Barclays Center? Come on, Joey. That shit is. Those are the cheap Knicks fans that couldn't pay for the ones in the Garden. That's why, you know.
That's me, baby. That's me.
We own that place, baby. I told you, we own that basement. That terrible arena.
It's just horrible, bro.
It was. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I got worried when it was the fourth quarter, but then I give it Brunson, Randall. They played very well. That whole sequence. Where who was the one that got the big block? Was it Precious got the big block? Yeah. Josh Hart got the ball, threw it to Randall, who gave it to Brunson for a big dunk. That was,
the crowd was going crazy. It was a home game, baby.
Big three by Brunson.
Big, telling you, our defense was locking up the whole game. Like they were doing. They wasn't like crazy scoring. That fourth quarter just.
You can play defense. You cannot play Spencer Dinwiddie. You're better off playing Dennis Smith Jr. These are just facts.
Hey, I know that Finley guy. He had He played 30 something minutes.
He's a defensive guy. He's a defensive guy. Relax. He's a defensive guy.
Yeah. He's defense. He's a great defender. Great defender.
Yes.
Not a good
and he's guarding freaking this big bitch Gobert right now.
Hey,
I'm not even watching it though, but I know he's guarding him because that's what Claxton's not a big enough body to guard him. But
I'm watching it, and what I'm watching is one of the top players, at least top 5 players in the NBA right now, Anthony Edwards. Absolutely just doing whatever he wants. He does it to everybody, though. He does it to everybody. You can't even say it's my team because he does it to everybody.
You're right.
He's just doing whatever he wants. Yes, but he does it really well against Spencer Dinwiddie. That's all I can tell you.
No,
Don't play Spencer.
His name is not Spencer Dinwiddie no more. His name is Coffee Black.
Spencer Dinwiddie does not try on defense, and the Nets are making a comeback. God. It's 76-70. So while the Knicks are winning 86-58 against the world champion Denver Nuggets.
This is why I get upset though. When we were smoking the Knicks, but look, we lose at the fourth quarter. But look, they just smoking this team, and this is the best team in the NBA champions, and they smoking them like. Come on. And then you got Knicks fans coming talking crap to my team that we garbage, but we just pushed that to the fourth quarter. And you know what I'm saying? Don't do that to us.
Eric,
don't do that to us.
It was part of
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Tom Thibodeau told them, listen, we're going to let them think they're going to get it, and then the fourth quarter, we're going to come back.
Yeah, right.
Thibodeau said, guys, calm down. This is a home game. No, it's not a big deal. The crowd's going to be behind us for the rest of the game. No problem. This team is not a real team. Don't worry about it, guys.
We lose it in the fourth quarter. Every single game that I've been watching lately, the Clippers game, we was beating them by 20 and we lost that game. We was beating them by 15 and we lost. Come on.
You couldn't score in the fourth quarter
just like,
again.
It's embarrassing.
Tough year for you, Eric. I'm sorry. We got to start. We need baseball to come back and change it.
Yeah. Hey, I think my luck is changing. Ben Simmons might play on Monday, so I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
And the funny thing is that I told you in the private chat, what are the Nets missing? They're missing a guy like Ben Simmons,
and that might be the answer, baby.
Yeah, a guy that can run the show, who can play defense, rebound, kick out, and make smart offensive plays. Everything Spencer Dinwiddie is not. Spencer Dinwiddie is a 2 guard. I've said it. I don't know how many effing years.
But he plays a lot better when he distributes the ball. He doesn't do that. He holds on to the ball until it hits freaking on the shot clock 1.5, and then he chucking it away.
Yeah, like he wants to be a one-on-one player. It's like he can do it. He can do the job. He just doesn't do it.
But
so you need Ben Simmons.
But if I'm Spencer Dinwiddie, why would I want to do this and not play? Like, you don't think other teams are looking and be like, why would I?
They'll take him. Anybody will take him though, Joey. You know why? Because good move by Cam Thomas. I just switched it, but it's because he knows, like, he could shoot, man. He could score. He can attack the best. He's not doing it though. He's just sitting there. Just look, he's holding Nas Reed, and now it's just horrible.
Turn it off. I'm helping you out.
No, because Gary told me that we was down by what 6 points. So
they're gonna blame me, of course. I told you already about.
It's always your friend Gary. Frank Covers is not around.
I gotta blame somebody, G. I gotta blame somebody.
Frank Covers is not around, so Gary, you have to take the brunt of everything. If anything goes wrong, it's Gary's fault.
I told you when you were a kid, why are you rooting for this G League team? You need to do it. I don't know.
I have my favorite player there. That's why, man. Jason Kidd was my guy, so I don't care. And he always will be.
I mean, there you go. You got bamboozled into that. They were a great team when they had Vince Carter, Jason Kidd, Kenyon, Kerry Kittles.
What I just said about Dinwiddie right now, it just happened. It was 1.5 seconds on the shot clock. He just chucked it away.
Yeah,
he just chucked it away.
Then he looked at the camera and said, "This is for you."
He missed.
He probably did. I was looking over here.
He missed by 10 feet.
It's horrible.
All right. So before we gotta go, I just want to make sure that you guys watch the trade deadline special game tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on your League Pass. Tune in to the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Fakers, because that is the trade deadline special. This is when they're gonna start discussing, the Zach LaVine, D'Angelo Russell trade special. They might switch lockers tonight. The also called the poo-poo platter, all to help the supposed greatest player in the game, the GOAT, the King,
Bronny James' father.
Yeah, the guy that I'm never gonna call him. The guy I never call him by his name. I affectionately call him the Bum, because he always needs help. He's so great,
Bum James. Exactly.
Yeah, he always needs help. Anyway, that's all I got a lot of heat. The whole internet hates me because of my take on him, but I come with facts. Whoever wants to debate me on the show,
I'm on your side there, G. Don't worry.
I'm a little in between. I got some good praises and I got some good. I got some heat because I did a podcast with my kids and said my oldest son Xavier said wrestling is not fake. I got 40-year-old men saying wrestling is fake, guy.
We got 40-year-old men calling his son a hoe, F him. This is the internet is unbelievable.
Is fake. Yeah, all right, that's not real wrestling. It's scripted. Get a job.
First of all, come on the show, and again, if you're gonna come on the show, we'll put the link in the chat. Have a camera and a microphone. We're not gonna take no avatars and somebody with a fake ass name and no camera. And make your point, and we'll discuss it. Because again, this is about discussion. We're fans, just like you guys.
Yes.
We're not the media. We don't pretend to know everything, and we're not. None of us here are paid at all. So
we're getting there. We're getting
there. So, and we also gonna have those kind of things. We'll also have it on Rumble. We're gonna start streaming on Rumble also, so that we can have
Gary for explaining Rumble to me because I don't know what it is.
So we can have more discussions, that won't get censored or whatever, and I can play videos of some of the breakdowns I do of the bum, and show you how terrible he is. I can show you, and I'm not just gonna show you this year or last year. I will show you 15 years of him being absolute garbage. So if you want to debate,
if you do show up too, please make sure that you at least somewhat decent. Get a nice shape up before you come on. Don't come in here looking like a bum.
Hey, what's that for? Look at me. Come on, really?
No,
damn. That's shots at me.
No,
that's shots at me.
You are the classic man. You
are the classic man.
When you're ready to go hard, the sneakers come out, the $2,000 sneakers come out, the chain comes out. We know. These people
the hair gets pushed back.
Yeah, they don't know the jewelry,
ponytail, the shape of and everything.
They don't know the jewelry. They don't know the double XL Ubers to the spot. They don't know, baby. With
the Jordans to match.
Exactly. We can't tell all the things here. That's for the memberships later on. We'll take you on a ride with the classic man. So we'll go out one night and show you what how he does it, baby. So again,
let's keep it PG. Let's keep it PG, even though I didn't keep it PG earlier.
Hey, Xavier on that thing didn't almost. He almost dropped an F-bomb. I said, David, this is PG. Relax.
PG.
I got to tell you one thing though, man. I mean, these old men coming after the kids was just
it was not
hilarious. Oh my god!
But I want to give a big shout out to
they got no
Xavier the Savior and Elias the Flyers, my boys. They did well for their first time being on camera, and they spoke well. They knew what they were talking about, and I'm just a proud father right now.
Yeah, check them out on Wednesdays. The wrestling show. Check out Xavier.
Yes, we're gonna come out with more heat.
Yeah, check out Eli. Check him out every Wednesday. That wrestling show. Get your knowledge right. And again, if you're gonna come on the show, do your homework. Because if not, they will put you in your place.
Facts.
That's all I got to say.
My brothers, I want to continue this, but we have to go. We're over a lot.
Yes, we are.
Let's save this for next week.
Gotta go to the gym, baby. I haven't hit the gym. I've been sick. Gotta go to the gym. I gotta get rid of these army fatigues looking over here like Che Guevara. I gotta get out of this and go to the gym tonight. So yes, sir.
I got a beautiful hot wife waiting for me downstairs, so I'm not going to the gym. Sorry, guys.
I don't got nothing. I'm bone dry right now. Bone dry January.
It's dry January. It happens.
Look, man, when you single, you gotta stay. This is when you gotta stay bone dry because you're not finna pay anybody or give anything for Valentine's Day. You start hanging out after Valentine's Day.
Get her those 50% off chocolates.
No free dinners over here, baby. No free Taco Bell specials.
You gotta do what my dad does. You gotta go to the cemetery and get the flowers from there.
Damn.
Listen, if my mother doesn't know those are flowers from the cemetery, she's nuts.
Why does it say Juan Pablo? Rest in peace.
Why are the roses white and red and it says R.I.P.? That means I love you, babe.
We will rest in peace together. Jesus Christ.
All right, guys.
All right, boys.
I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We're everywhere. Bad News Cruise, Coco the Classic Man, T-Bone Special. Gary's hiding, but Frank covers. Don't forget Frank covers. We miss you. We love you. And everybody have a good night.
All right. Shout out to everybody.
That's right.